Many people are confused by the subtle differences between addition, subtraction versus multiplication. In this video, I'll try to clear those confusions and also go over the mistakes that have to do with the distribution of the negative sign. Alright, let's start with a simple expression a minus b. Many people mistakenly first multiply a with b and then multiply the two negative signs together to get a positive ab. Well, this is wrong. While this negative sign belongs to b, this negative sign means that you are subtracting negative b from a. So distribute the negative sign to get a plus b. Similarly, a times negative b is not a minus b, because when you have a parenthesis between two quantities, it means multiplication. So here you are multiplying a with negative b. And when you multiply a positive quantity with a negative quantity, you get a negative AB. Now people ask me all the time, how are we supposed to know that we should subtract in this example and multiply here? So let me elaborate a little bit more on this. The rule is when there's nothing between two variables, it's considered multiplication. I think everyone knows this. When you have two quantities or variables separated by a parenthesis like this or this, positive or negative, you multiply them. On the other hand, if there is a positive or negative sign between two quantities outside the parentheses, it's considered addition or subtraction. But remember, if there are back-to-back positive or negative signs separated by parentheses, you must multiply those signs. Here, positive times negative is negative, negative times a positive quantity equals to negative, and negative times negative is positive. Technically, this is a negative 1 multiplying negative b, which is of course positive b. In summary, this is addition of negative b with a, this is subtraction of positive b from a, and this is subtraction of negative b from a. Now let's do some numeric examples. For example, 5 minus 2 is not 10. We're actually subtracting negative 2 from 5. So just distribute the negative signs. 5 plus 2 equals to 7. Likewise, 5 plus minus 2 is the addition of 5 and negative 2. Multiply the positive sign with the negative sign, that gives you a negative 2. 5 minus 2 equals to 3. And it's not negative 10. Similarly, 5 times negative 2 is the product of 5 and negative 2. So it must be negative 10, not 3. And finally, negative 5 times negative 2 is 10, because it's the product of minus 5 and minus 2, and minus times minus is a plus. It's not equal to 7 and definitely not equal to minus 7. If you're still unclear on something, please write your question in the comments and I will definitely reply if my time permits. And if you want to apply what you have learned in practice 1, what about minus 5 minus 5 times minus 5? Let me know your answers. And thanks for watching.